excited to share one of my very favorite summer recipes that hopefully will become a favorite in your family as well. I'm making a grilled stuffed whitefish with my summer orzo salad. It's light, it's beautiful, and it smells like summertime to me. I love fish in the summertime because it's not something that you feel heavy after eating. You know what I mean? You might want a little more in an hour or so, but it's worth it. So joining Allie at the counter for this delicious fish and orzo salad are Kimmy and Maria. You guys dig in. I hope you like it as much as I do. Now, making fish at home can sometimes be intimidating, but I'm gonna take all the intimidation out of it. It's very simple. Go to your butcher, your fishmonger. When you're at the grocery store and you see those big fish, and you wanna make one at home and you think you can't do it, you can. It's so easy. Just ask the fishmonger to take off the head, take off the tail if you want, and to clean it, descale it, gut it, and then you're ready to go. And here it is. It's beautiful. It does not smell like fish. Fish should not smell like fish. It should just smell like the sea. Because if it smells like fish, it may be a few days older than you really want it to be. So there you go. The fish is beautiful, ready to go. All I do is I'm going to season the cavity. He's filleted it for me a little bit like this.
I like that you just broke it down that way for us, because that was my first thought when I saw it. Was I can't cook this. I can't make this.
Everybody gets so worried about doing it. It's so easy, and it's a light meal that isn't full of calories and full of fat. I know you love this, Kim, because this is the way you eat now. Right. It is quite impressive. It's something that you usually see in a restaurant, and you think you can't do, but you can. It's easy. So then I sliced up some lemons, put a few lemons in here, season the cavity pretty well. You're gonna put in a bay leaf, some fresh oregano, and garlic. You can put one or two, depending on what you want.
Deb, does it matter what fish you use for this?
Well, I'm using a Branzino today, which is an Italian sea bass, but you could use sea bass. You could use any white fish, really.
White fish. Oh, okay.
It's very simple.
Why do you tie it?
Well, because as you see, I just stuffed it with all of those aromatics. The aromatics will fall out otherwise. So it's just a little bit of a security to keep everything in there while you are grilling it on our grill pan over here. So then you just take a little bit of olive oil and you generously cover it in olive oil on both sides.
Honestly, it looks really pretty all tied up.
Doesn't it?
Too. I feel like if you did this while you're grilling and people are like watching you, they'd be like, wow, whose house am I at?
And if you serve this on a plate, people are really impressed with it. Then you want to generously cover with sea salt again on both sides. Now here's where, you might think, oh, it's going to get tricky. That's it. Now we're just going to put it on the pan. See there? See, Allie? That's why you tie it, because the garlic will go loose. You put it on the pan, on a nice grill pan that is piping hot. You want to hear that sizzle. And you leave it on each side for 6 to 7 minutes. Don't touch it. You just leave it alone for 6 minutes, and then you flip it again.
You don't want to pat it like this.
No, you don't want to pat it. I think that's a problem with a lot of cooking meat or fish, for that matter. People always want to squeeze it and get. Just leave it alone. It's going to do its own thing, and it'll eventually release on its own. What you're really looking for is a sort of brown, crusty look, and you want it to be crunchy, so you can taste the crunch on either side. That's exactly what you want, because you want the crunch and then the really tender, flaky white fish on the inside. So while that cooks over here for 6 to 7 minutes, again, if you want to do this outside on your grill, be my guest. Same sort of thing. If you don't want your house to sort of smell like fish for the next few days. And if that does happen, my mom always had a trick.
What?
She would boil lemon and orange rinds with cloves and allspice and cinnamon sticks. So she was basically covering up a smell of another smell, but it worked. Or she would take the orange and put it straight on the burner. And it worked. So I'm serving that with my beautiful orzo salad, which is in my cookbook. It's all Greek to me. This is one of my favorite salads I had growing up as a kid.
Beautiful.
And it's just orzo. You cook according to the package. Orzo is a pasta, but a lot of people think it's a rice because it sort of looks like a rice.
Right.
So you just toss that, you boil it, and you cool it down a little bit. You add some walnuts, some red onion, yellow and orange bell peppers, an English cucumber, some garbanzo beans, some mint, parsley, feta cheese, and Kalamata olives.
Molly loves orzo, cheese, and olives. I feel like this would be her jam. Does Alexandra love this so much?
She loves it. It's one of her favorites. She really, really loves this.
And truthfully, my kids like cucumbers too, so I feel like this would be a good way to incorporate that with like something that's healthy.
Yeah, and I know, Maria, you have nut allergies. So you don't have to add the nuts. I just put in there for some extra protein. And you can eat this hot, you can eat it cold, and I just toss it with my lado lemono dressing, which is in the cookbook as well, which is just olive oil, lemon, some salt and pepper and some garlic. I sometimes add oregano depending on how I feel.
It's so good. And can I bring up that sweet girl of yours one more time? Because I know she has done some pretty fun summer activities this
She's
summer.
having a really great summer, Allie. Thank you for asking. I feel like she's training for the Olympics right now. I'm not sure which sport, but I have her in everything. There she is in tennis.
Oh.
She loves the tennis. She's really actually quite good at it. I don't know.
Very good.
I got to be honest, I don't know where she gets it because nobody in my family plays tennis. So she loves tennis. She's also doing a lot of swimming, and she's gotten very good at that, which makes me feel really great because,
Yeah.
I mean, the summer safety,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, with the
Yeah.
pool.
So important.
And she's into Taekwondo. There she just graduated. She's with Master Wong, and he gave her yellow stripe. Look, she was so excited.
Alexandra's gonna rule the world one day.
Oh my gosh, but she's definitely ruling my household.
She's a busy bee.
She's busy, but I think it's good. I think you know we all
Oh,
have
yes.
It's good to keep them
Yes.
busy. It's so important. And then look, that's it. You flip that guy in 6 minutes. We're done. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and flip him now, even though just for sake of. See, look at that. Look how quick that happened.
Gorgeous.
That was so fast.
And by leaving it and not touching it, like I would give those beautiful grill marks.
And then you serve it with this salad on the side. You can squeeze some. Oh boy, I just made a mess
That
there.
is beautiful,
You could
though.
squeeze some lemon on top of it as well.
It's so
a
good.
little
Thank
bit
you
of-
so much.
Of course, thank you.
Delicious.
Yeah, it's so
Really
good.
good.
And you guys know you can find the full recipe in Debbie's cookbook, and you can go to hallmarkchannel.com.